Amazon, Apple, and Intel. You guys, this is Eric with Botox Training Academy. Thank you yet again for tuning into another video of mine. If you haven't already yet, please like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you guys, going into tomorrow's trading day, let's freaking go. We absolutely killed it in the stock market, you guys. I literally called out in the group right here, you guys, to buy into Amazon calls, Apple calls, Intel puts for earnings. We're about to wake up to over probably 2,000% in profits among all three alerts. Guys, if you're looking to make crazy moves like this in the stock market where you can take a $100 portfolio into $1,000 or 1,000 into 20, 30, 40, 50, so on and so forth, legitimately, you guys, click the link in the bio. This is your time to shine, your time to learn the stock market. It's filled with opportunities. Financial freedom is right here at your fingertips, you guys. All you gotta do is just take advantage. And if you do so, be sure to use the discount SPY30 for a 30% discount, you guys, on my either monthly or semi-annual subscription package. I'm telling you, this is well worth it. I'm making members their money back within a 24-hour span. I've been on absolute fire this week. Guys, in this video, I wanna share with you why and how I saw these three stocks performing for earnings and why was I so bullish on some of them and bearish. I'm gonna go through in-depth analysis and showing you guys exactly why I took my position. So let's get right into it. I have SPY and Amazon, but I'm gonna be explaining to you guys why I took Amazon, Intel, and Apple for earnings and how I was able to win on all three of them, go 3 for 3. So first off and foremost, you guys, I don't want you to think I'm, bullshitting, right? So today at 1:51 p.m., it was about 9 minutes before the market closed, I called out Amazon calls, 123 strike price, gamble, 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 obviously because it's earnings. Apple calls 157.5 strike price, gamble, gamble, gamble. And Intel puts 39 strike price, gamble, gamble, gamble. So that was an alert that I called out in the group 9 minutes right before the market closed. Gave you guys enough opportunity and time to get into your positions. So what has the market been doing these past 3 to 4 days? Guys, the market has been pushing up tremendously. So what do we do as traders? We react and apply. I always specifically tell you guys this. When you're trading in the stock market, if you genuinely want to trade properly in the stock market, you have to understand the principles of it. You need to respect it. Just as, any other market you trade in, you have to respect, right? If it's, sports betting market, you got to respect it. You can become consistently profitable in anything you put your mind into. Okay, anything is possible in this world, you guys. So SPY has been pushing up significantly in the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, few red days, 7, 8, 9 days. And you guys, patterns don't lie. I don't care what anybody says. I have mastered the stock market by simply adding one additional tool to my strategy, and that is utilizing my EMAs and pattern breakouts. It's just as simple as it is, you guys. But so many traders make it so difficult because they don't understand what they're doing. So why do I teach this? Because I want you guys to learn the proper ways to trade in the stock market. And it's not just trading on bullish days. We've been pushing up in the market. It's understanding how to catch moves like this towards the downside. Yes, is it possible to make money towards the downside? Absolutely. We literally made 3,000% on this whole week just by shorting the whole stock market, playing puts. Okay? It's as simple as it looks, but you cannot make it harder on yourself, because if you do that, you tend to trade out of fear and emotions. So What did I notice about the stock market? I noticed there was a bull flag with a falling wedge forming on the daily time frame. So I went to my intraday time frames and I reacted, guys. That's as simple as it gets. Like, I called out a bounce for calls around the 400 area. It ended up dropping to 398 and then popping huge, right? It just bounced huge through the day. And typically when these movements happen, we want to react to them. And this is where we were able to utilize and capitalize on our positions by making over 600% in profits. Now, yes, we made about 450% just on one single trade, which was SPX and SPY. And then we ended up taking Meta. We played Meta puts for earnings, so we did nail Meta puts, but it was a little bit iffy because we were down at the market open, you guys, about 50%. And then I told my whole team to hold Meta, and we ended up making 50% during this drop while Meta was dropping as well. So we ended up selling 50% in profits. Now, you guys, I actually ended up getting into shorts down here, okay? I ended up taking a very slight loss on put side. It was a very slight loss for 0 days till expiration. Made it up instantly with the position size that I got into calls and capitalized on my position. Boom, made 450%. Remember, the endless opportunities to, when you're investing in the stock market in one direction, is only a maximum loss of 100% of what you put into your position. You can't lose more than what you put in, okay? But the gain part of it, if it is going in your direction, it is unlimited percentage possibility to make thousands of percents, right? So we did take a few losses because I am a human, you guys. I am a trader. At the end of the day, I'm very transparent with my losses as well in the group. And I'm going to tell this to the end of the day, until the end of the day that I die. If I said that right, till the day that I die, I will be transparent with you guys, because the stock market isn't there to make you money. I'll tell you that till the end of the day, to the end of the day that I die. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Anyways, I want to be transparent with you guys. Yes, I do take losses in the stock market. Do I take very many? No. Do my wins outweigh my losses? By 1,000,000%, you guys. I'm always going to be transparent, because this is what I want to do. I want to do this long term with you guys. I want to teach you guys long term. Longevity is always going to win the game. At the end of the day, you can take a loss in anything that you do, and you should actually take losses, because that's how you actually learn from them. When someone comes in right away, starts making money, they start making stupid mistakes. So learning from your losses will always give you the better outcome, the more outcome to potentially gain more in the future if you stick to it. So yeah, you guys, I mean, I did take a loss, slight little loss here, wasn't bad. Came back around here, played those calls all the way up until we came to about like this area right here. I noticed a lot of resistance, and we cashed out 450% in profits on that trade. And then we ended up, I ended up taking SPY calls tomorrow's expiration. I wasn't going to swing it. I should have actually swung it, but we ended up making about 60% on that. So in total profits, about 510%, over 600% in profits among all the alerts today, just, from our swings going into today, and so on and so forth. So even if you took 100% loss, and if you're capitalizing the right amount and you had good risk management, you should have honestly came out very, very positive at the end of the day. If you went full portfolio, then obviously you're going to take a loss, and take a big loss. And then, going in back into calls, if you go in lighter than you did, you still would have came out positive, because we made 4x that amount. So where I'm trying to go with this, Amazon and Aapl. So I took Aapl calls. Aapl calls was insane, you guys. I mean, called out Aapl calls for earnings, performed well. Where did I see Aapl calls going to, I mean, honestly, I didn't think it would perform to above 160. I didn't think it would go above 160. But, guys, I saw this. I saw this W pattern formation, which gave me a nice indication towards the upside. And I was like, okay, this has a lot more room to run. So I played Apple calls. We were bullish on Apple. Okay, Amazon. Same thing with Amazon. You know, nothing crazy. But I literally went on voice chat and I said, you guys, we need to fill this gap. And I'm telling you, right now, we're at the gap fill, right? With after earnings 137, we literally filled this gap, you guys, to 136. We literally outperformed the gap. So tomorrow, going tomorrow's trading day, what I'm going to do, I'm going to watch the bounce. I'm going to call. I'm going to watch the bounce for calls right here at this 136. Because, you guys, that's a psychological level right there past the gap fill. So be smart in how you play your positions. The 136 is going to be a very, very key level to play the bounce for calls. We're going to be bullish tomorrow, you guys. I saw the triple bottom here form. Boom. We shot up. Amazon's going to be up huge. I mean, we played them all for earnings. Intel, INTC. Okay, INTC, same thing. We played puts. I told everybody short Intel. I didn't like Intel. Intel just didn't look good to me. Honestly, it really just didn't look good. I saw it, you know, kind of do this weird shit over here. And, you know, what I really noticed, honestly, I'm going to tell you guys right now, was this falling wedge or rising wedge right here. So this rising wedge kind of gave me a little bit more of a, you know, confirmation to be like, okay, well, let me play those puts. Now Intel's down to 36.50, somewhere around there. So around right here, it's going to open up, or maybe down there, but it broke its falling wedge right there. You know, these are simple plays, you guys. Don't make it harder than don't make it harder on yourself than it already is. God, I cannot talk today for some reason. It's been a long day, you guys. It's been definitely a long day for sure, 100%. So Intel, Amazon, it's been a great, blessed day. Same thing for Amazon, right? Kind of saw some, you know, falling wedge action coming here. Okay, CCI wasn't super overextended. Tomorrow it's going to be overextended, but it doesn't mean we're going to be bearish. We can still be bullish. So I'm going to be watching Amazon calls tomorrow, you guys. Apple, like I said, Apple, same thing. You know, that double bottom W pattern formation, you guys. W pattern formation still had a lot more room to run. However, with Apple, this was very interesting because I actually took more of a gamble on Apple because, again, earnings is gamble. Took more of a gamble play on Apple for earnings just because of what I saw the potential and how SPY outperformed. SPY just outperformed today crazy. This was just going crazy. SPY's going to open up around 410 tomorrow. 410. Psych number, probably around 412. Then we're going back, heading up towards 418. Guys, don't miss these opportunities, I'm telling you. It's a chance for you to make a lot of money. And to make a lot of money, you have to understand the principles of the stock market. And I can teach you that. But you need to take advantage of it. The only way to take advantage of it, you guys, is if you truly, truly understand what I'm teaching you guys. And to understand what I'm teaching you guys, seriously, all you got to do is click the link below. Come and join one of the programs, you guys. I'm telling you, you're not going to regret it. This will teach you the insights and how to properly become consistently profitable in the stock market. I've told you guys this millions of times. You can play one indicator and have a 75% win rate. I've done this shit for 8+ years. 8+ years. And if you can understand how to control your emotions and fear over the stock market, I promise you guys, you're only going to move up in the ladder. But you need to have the right mentor. And yes, I truly stand behind it. I can teach you the certain things that the stock market offers you and how to manipulate the stock market. That's what I do, you guys. So if you have any other questions, feel free to message me, you guys. I hope this video was informational. And again, I'm not trying to sit here and be like, oh, I'm a badass at earnings, you guys. I'm not. Honestly, it was all a gamble. It could have went either direction, but I had the probability towards some of the call side and some of the put side. You know, but the higher probability on Amazon and Apple were towards the upside. The higher probability towards Intel was towards the downside. So those convinced me to get into those positions. I didn't go heavy or anything, but convinced me to get into those positions to capitalize on my amount, because that's what I do as a trader, guys. I don't want to just solely close my eyes, take a gamble trade. I do this for a living, and I want you guys to start doing this for a living. So let's freaking get it, you guys. Tomorrow's going to be a great trading day. Let's freaking kill it, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's trading day.